Hello from YouTube. Hello, everyone. Hello here on Instagram. I am already on YouTube and you can see the presentation. So please go to YouTube. I hope you can see this right because what I will explain you is, it's a lot of information. It's gonna take some time to explain everything, but I hope you can enjoy it. As you see, I'm not on the racetrack this weekend. I mean, this first race is I want to spend more time because then in the summer I have a lot of races, as you know. So I rather prefer to do 1 week in, 1 week out with my teammates. It's fine. We have a big team, and also, I can have some social life, which is not easy because now I will speak a bit about the 2024, but it was a big weekend, year. So yeah, everyone here on TikTok and Instagram, 1 minute, we start on YouTube. All right. Okay, so we are already on YouTube live. For those who join later, you need to go to my YouTube link in bio. No problem at all. You can follow me there. I will explain how to blow up your social media as a race driver in 2025. So go there. Hello, Dan. Hello, Ben. Hello, Ayrton. If you are on YouTube and you want to say hello also, no problem. So yeah. Okay, so it's 4 p.m. Let's start. So I will now mainly focus on YouTube. So guys here on TikTok and Instagram, if I don't tell you anything or I don't look at you, it's because I am on YouTube. Okay. So let's start. How to blow up our social media. Let's start on time. So yeah, there we go. So in this webinar, I will teach you the best strategies that will help you to succeed as a driver outside the racetrack. Of course, you're a race driver, you want to succeed on track, but nowadays we know that a lot of opportunities can come when we are off track. So we need to see the work that we need to do off track, and that's why we are here. I really feel that the drivers who got this information today will be able to advance more than ever on his racing career. As said, the in work, the track work is important, but I think 2025 will be a turning point that the off track work is going to be more important maybe that the in track work. I will explain you why later on. So first let me explain shortly my 2024. As you know, I have a company and we work for many drivers on photos and videos. So the traveling expenses has increased a lot. This was a problem for us. But anyway, my main goal this 2024 was focused on getting more people into my team and to deliver more for 2025. That's been accomplished. And as you've seen, I didn't post many on social media. But despite that, it's been the year that I work. We have worked for many more drivers than ever before. 431, usually we are between 250, something like that. This year, 31 drivers trust us. So, yeah, it's a lot of people. So the solutions on my side has been, start doing less. So you will see me sometimes less, or maybe you don't see me in your championship, but you see me elsewhere. We are investing a lot on technology that we have on our own. We have a lot of opportunities to work in USA, UAE, Europe. So you will see us in all those places. And yeah, as you see now, I'm sharing a lot of tips. I want to help a lot more drivers. So if you are here, please take notes because this is going to be an intense information for you. It's not gonna be the only webinar I will do this year, but probably it's a set mark. All right. So what we'll see today: 3 strategies, how AI can help us on our social media, the importance on having a strategy that goes beyond social media, and how to approach potential sponsors. I spoke with some drivers on TikTok yesterday and so on. So I thought it was a good idea to say something about that here. So before everything, just a quick warning: having this knowledge will not immediately get you sponsors. All right. So you have to do the work. All right. You have to do the work. What I will say works, but you have to work on it, on that. All right. Knowledge without action does not get any results. And yeah, 2025, as I said at the beginning, will let you grow on social media and personal brand a lot, and for a cheaper price than ever before, because every year it's going to be more and more expensive. Not just the social media, expensive in a way that the social media is free, but in 2021, to me, it was so easy that my drivers got 200 views on Reels, and now it's a way more difficult, and you have to do a better, higher quality content. So it's harder and expensive to do that, and the racing gets expensive, and the traveling gets expensive, so everything gets expensive. So if you want to work on social media and personal brand as a race driver, it's better to start now than to start in 1 year, in 1 month, in 1 week. You might be late, but it's never late enough. But the more you wait, the worse it will be. All right. So yeah, as said, I will send you a gift at the end of this presentation. I will send you a ChatGPT prompt that makes your strategy in social media. So stay until the end, because this is going to be a big important information about that, and it's something you didn't realize, and it's a good prompt that will help you a lot, and then you see what you do. All right. Also, at the end of this presentation, I will explain you how can I be your social media mentor, or instead do all your work to blow up your social media. But as said, I will explain you what to do, and then you decide either you do it with me or you do it on your own. So you have the information. That's it. So you might be asking yourself, who the hell is this guy? So let me tell you who I am. Yeah, that's me. Sorry. The best photo I think I have from last year. I think Connor did that. I think Connor is on Instagram. Hello. So the PDM media guys, great guys. So I'm actually 28 years old already. I've been in motorsport since I was 15, so it's been like actually more than when I was 15. But I started as a media work and journalism and photography in 2012. And then, yeah, here I am now, 13, 14 seasons later. But actually, I've been involved in motorsports for my whole life. My father was president of one of enduro races that is so important in Barcelona. And I have been always there learning how to organize everything on media, on sponsors, on podiums, on everything organization is it. So, yeah, I worked for several medias during that time, but I founded FormulaRapida.net. That's what was known about, and I've become an expert on personal branding for motorsports. That means marketing, not only social media, marketing, the whole picture. Okay, and along with the Formula Rapida, we have now the agency Vini. I mean, my Vini is a nickname that Dutch drivers gave to me because my last name is Pinal, so they told me Vini, and I like it, and this is more or less the agency name. So yeah, Formula Rapida. Very quickly, as you see, this presentation is so basic because this is not important. Important is what I tell you. But here's a photo with Will Power in Scusa 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Now I don't remember. We've been working for many great drivers. Here I say some of the drivers when I was only with Formula Rapida in 2012, 2015. drivers such as Ocon, Gasly, Aiken, Louis Delettra, Marcus Ericsson, winner of Indy 500. So yeah, we were doing the news, but also doing some photos at that time. Not as the level that we have now, but yeah, we did that. Just a quick reminder on Instagram and TikTok that you can go on YouTube for more information and you can see the whole presentation. And in 2022, I found also a tech company because I seen that motorsports marketing was, of course, using all the Instagram and TikTok technology, but we felt as an agency we needed more things to increase our productivity because, as you know, we go to the racetrack and sometimes, for example, in DKM, the German Car Championship, we finish the day at 6 or 7 o'clock and the drivers want their material at 8 o'clock to do the post. How can we do that if we work for 25 drivers? So that's a challenge. That's why we develop a unique technologies such as photo sorter, video sorter. We have also been doing an automatic reels application, and we also been doing interactive racetrack maps for some of the circuits of the world. So this is something you don't know much about me. So there you go, you have it now. And yeah, Vinny, the agency, this is also one of the best photos I think I have for this year from last year. So Vinny, as I said, personal brand agency for motorsport race drivers. That's the most important thing. We are now 12 team members plus all the companies that help us. And we work in 3 continents, mainly Europe, USA, and in the UAE we work. And this year we're gonna do 135 races. 135 races. So I don't think there is any agency that is able to do that. We do it, all right? And if you want to know which championships we do, just write me on Instagram or here and I will answer you back. And as I said, with this technology from RaceTech and also all the data we got from media, from Formula Rapida, we can deliver a unique service. And we really know what the drivers needs because the technology and the years may change, but the needs of the drivers off track are always the same. It only changed the ways. So just a few examples, very briefly. With Freddie Slater, we took him on 2020 and we executed a strategy that later on everyone took that strategy as the things to share on social media. As said, in 2020, 2021 was so easier to get a lot of exposure with reels. So we did that with Freddie and some media training also for Freddie Slater. I mean, this guy is mega with the media training. I mean, the skills he has already are great and he has a great path. Also, we've worked with just a few examples for you to understand with whom we blown up, with Jamaican driver Alex Powell. I mean, I love this kid and it's just amazing, but he's from a unique country. If you are from a unique country such as Jamaica or Barbados or even Cambodia or Sri Lanka like Yevan David, you have a great story to tell and you can have the whole nation behind you. And with Alex, it was super easy to do everything. I mean, we executed different strategies. We didn't follow the flow, like we were not doing what everyone was doing on social media, and he had great results. And nobody even thought about that. Nobody trust me. And there again, I think as a expert in marketing in drivers, it worked, right? Another example, for example, DTM driver Sandro Holzem, we were mainly focused on having the whole brand ready because he was new to DTM in the middle of 2023 season, so nobody knew about him. So we had a good website, a strategy in personal branding, social media boost, and media relations to do. This is a brand because social media is not only the main point. Okay, so this is something that you must take a photo of because, wait, I have a little issue here. All right. This is something you might work on, and you must do a photo about this. Wait, sorry. How to become a great driver. I mean, what's here on the presentation is not just for outside of the off track, sorry, but it's also everywhere. I mean, you need to be special, but the fans love to see who you are, your path. Okay, they love to see that you improve every day on track and off track. That's what you need to be. You need to be also consistent. When you are consistent on results, it's good. You're successful, but you need to be consistent also off track. All right, determination, purpose, discipline, also off track, and all on this social media thing. Okay, you need to be working on that goal. What is your goal on social media? When we go to the racetrack, we know that our goal is to win or to improve or to do better lines. But in social media, what's the goal? We need to use these tools, mates. It is so it's so powerful. We need to do it. We need to use it. So today you will receive this important information to improve and become a brand, like a product. You need to see yourself as a product to attract the sponsors and this will give you a better chances in racing. So first, how to improve social media or asset personal brand. You need to plan, as we said. So, do we need more followers? Of course, we need more followers. If you have 50 followers, you have no reputation, you have no brand, nobody will give a fuck about you. So yes, we need more followers. We need to work on getting more followers. But followers isn't everything. I mean, you can get, I say a lot on Instagram and on the videos. Even if you get 100K followers, it doesn't mean that you have 100K fans. So when you do a sponsorship proposal to any company, they need to see not just that you have followers, that you have loyal fans, and they need to see that you have a strategy because they need to see the value you will return to them. So that's what we will see today. So first of all, think about that. And I always used to work and say a lot about what's personal brand for race drivers. So at the end, personal brand is your reputation, okay? I think reputation is a word that you understand. How people find your reputation. So this could be a more accurate, description about personal branding. But unless people know you personally, what people think, feel, and in turn say about you is based on what they find online. Okay, so at the end, it's like, okay, who I am. Not to know who I am, but what is the image that people knows about me. Control the message. So how easy is that? I mean, you can go to Google, look for your name, and that's your reputation. And you will see on Google, social media is not really there. Okay, so we need to work on that. We need to work not only on social media but elsewhere, everywhere. Social media is just only one tool. I need you to understand this, because if you have everything right, the social media will just blow up. Really, will blow up. Okay? Sorry, I will drink some water or I will have some issues. So, yeah, who's responsible of your reputation? I mean, only you. I mean, you are the driver. Or, okay, if any father or manager is watching us, at the end, the driver is the guy who is on track, but is the guy who feels okay or not on doing the social media work or the interviews or website or anything. So at the end, you are the responsible for that. Okay, so I don't want any excuses. I don't have time. Well, you have time to scroll on TikTok, isn't it? So, wait, I have some issues on the Instagram. So let's change the network. All right, Instagram is great again. Instagram. So I don't have time. Well, you have time to train. Of course, you need to go to school. You need to do the races, but you have a lot of time to scroll. You are here and you are investing time on this. So actually, you have time. Okay, let's look for that. And if you don't have time, then we must see how we do it. So the thing is how we create that reputation, that personal brand that will attract sponsors and fans. Strategy. That's the main thing. Do you have a strategy? Even on social media. Not I don't say Google or anything. Do you have a strategy on all the topics we said? I don't think so. Strategy means that you know exactly what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Do you have that? Okay, that's the first thing you need to solve. Okay, so what should have your strategy? This is more or less what your strategies should have: social media growth, website, press relations, good public relations, beyond the press, funds, and the sponsor acquisition plans. Like when you are on a team and they give you the calendar of the season and you know exactly when you're gonna test, and you know that when you finish the test you're gonna debrief with the engineers and so on. Well, you need a plan off outside the racetrack. Outside the racetrack, you go to the gym, you go to school, you learn new things. But this is a part of being a driver. This is important. This is a key part of being a racing driver. So, at the end, our main goal as race drivers is to have fundings to race and become professional, have more chances to race. You need to see yourself as a product. Like, I mean, you buy that cap of Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen or Leclerc or Marc Marquez or Pecco because you like that driver. So it means you are a fan. They have a return. Actually, Lewis Hamilton tested with Ferrari a few days ago, and those social media posts, I think they got, I need to check the numbers, but they got like 300k euros in 1 hour of a return. That's what the sponsor wants. And I mean, the sponsor wants the fans to get involved and they use you as a brand. You understand? You are the man in between. And this is good for you because it's gonna be great for you to get those returns and you will race. Fans will get what they want and the sponsors will get what they want. So three parties will get everything that you want. That they want, sorry. Okay, so fans wants to know racing stories, the sport, and the sponsors wants more sales and return of investments. If the sponsors doesn't see on you any potential returns, like you don't have brand or fans or followers, they won't even think about helping you. So I did a sponsorship proposal for a driver, Spanish driver actually, this winter. And of course I did it and I did the packages and everything, but it's like, I mean, if I was the sponsor and I have to give you, the driver, 10k or 100k or 200k for nothing, I mean, where are the returns? I don't see the returns. But if we have a plan and a strategy and something to show and prove to those sponsors, it's gonna be easy. I mean, it's gonna be easy. Even if we only have 2,000 followers, they will see a return. So that's the thing. You see, with this little step, only doing this strategy, of course, and you need to execute it, the return is gonna be a way higher. So you understand that? Okay. If you have sponsors like set and it's all good for you to race, then it's fine. But you need to find that reputation. We spoke about Freddy's later. I mean, I think Freddy has that reputation. I mean, I remember when Lando Norris was stepping up, he had that reputation. He was doing everything right. That's what we need to do. For example, Alex Powell, I put him as an example. Now there is no Americans in Formula One. Okay, it's gonna be an American team soon, another American team soon, and maybe there is an American. But he's now for the main Mercedes Junior. So when he's in Formula 2, even if he finished P5, he has a good fan club, a good baseline, a good fan club at the end, good fans. He's not gonna be just an American driver. He's gonna be Alex Powell, the Jamaican American driver, who's gonna step up. You understand the difference? That's what branding does. Okay? So everyone looks good on Google. And the answer is no. Everyone doesn't look good on Google. You need to look on Google what they say about you, all right? What you see there is your reputation. And as said, socials is not enough. So again, what's your reputation? Building your reputation does not mean to hire a social media manager and do fancy designs. I mean, I will look like Gunther Steiner now, but I give no fucking clue about that. I mean, oh yes, I have a social media manager. First, manager, not the guy who's growing up your socials. Second, no, I have a social media manager who gets me a lot of followers. Okay, how many of them are actually fans? Okay, because I've seen one of those drivers on the track. I won't say the name. I don't work for them. And he was looking like a very lonely person. Nobody knew anything about him. But he has 2K or 300K followers on Instagram. And it's like, okay, you have 300K followers and nobody knows you on the racetrack. And when I say nobody knows you, is no fans. Nobody knows you. That's the thing. If nobody knows you, nobody buys your merchandising, nobody have any interest on you, therefore the sponsors don't give a fuck on you. That's a key difference. You need to understand to blow up your social media. It's not just about the followers. It's about blowing up and use every single follower to live your life, to live your career life, okay? That's what I do. I think I mean, I am one of the examples. I think I have 3.5K followers on Instagram. And trust me, those 3.5K followers, those are the people that I live. I mean, I live thanks to them. And I'm not an influencer or anything. But I use marketing well, I use my brand well, and I do good work in track. I go to the track and off track. Okay? And actually, one more thing about those pseudo social media guys or managers that just do fancy designs. Look, Instagram wants is videos, for example. So, yeah, you do a great design, compare it to a good video, compare it to good content. You will see the difference. And actually, those designs destroy the social media algorithm. So it's up to you. You want to keep doing fancy things to make happy the other people or happy yourself? No, that's what I mean, that's what not the social media is for you. Okay? I said, and this is a key thing, and please tattoo it on your mind. Social media is not to post what you like. I always said that. You don't have to post what you like on social media or what your fathers like or what your father wants. You need to run your social media as a brand to get what you want. Big difference. Post what I want as a driver or post to get what I want as a driver. Big difference. Big difference, please. Okay, so let's go. Let's do some work, okay? So first trends, I would say the 3 trends, and yeah, just things that you can execute after this meeting, okay? So first trend is how AI can help us on social media, okay? So AI, I mean, is great now. 2 years ago, it was a bit shit, to be honest. I've been working with the AI with my tech company, and the thing is that it works really well. So you can use social media manager. I mean, he can, yeah, the AI can be your social media manager. I mean, he can post for you, he can schedule for you, he can do everything. He can perform like three people work all the time, and he actually loves to work, and you don't have to pay. So let's use the AI. So hello, ChatGPT. Yeah, now ChatGPT is really good for race drivers, and for myself also. I need to say, works really well for what I need and for what you need as well. So in ChatGPT, we can use ChatGPT as a social media manager if you want, and we need to train ChatGPT. Okay, you need to train different ChatGPTs. What I mean is that there is an AI to have your own website. There is an AI to make sponsored presentation. There is an AI to make social media content. There is an AI to make Reels content. You need to find it. Of course, I will not say all the secrets, but you can start using ChatGPT on that. Okay. So I know I put a lot of things here in the presentation, but I mean, this is golden. Okay. In ChatGPT, we need to ask a good prompt. Okay. If we don't put the right information, we don't get the right results. Okay. So a good prompt for ChatGPT is this one. Make a photo. This is free. I mean, go there if you are on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. Go on YouTube and make a photo of this because this is golden, mate. You need to act. You need to tell for a prompt to do a good strategy on your social media or anything. You need to ask the ChatGPT to act as a social media expert and say the goal, like I want to get more followers, I want to get more fans. Okay, it would be like, make me a strategy to get more fans. Okay, then also we can send to ChatGPT some examples of our post, so he can know what what is your style. Okay, so he can write like you would write. Okay, then we also need to tell to ChatGPT something very strange. And this, I mean, I'm sure you had no clue about that, but you need to tell some pain to ChatGPT, like, ChatGPT, if we don't get this right, if you don't do it this well, if you don't give me this strategy well, me as a race driver, I mean, my life will change and I will lose my drive. Something like this, like a pain for them. Okay, and then you need to reward ChatGPT. Okay, it's an AI, so you won't be able to pay it, but you need to say, like, if you do well, I will give you a 2K euros. And I'm sure, well, I'm sure, no, I have proof, I know that it will work. Okay, and then after all this prompt, highlight the prompt and say it's imperative that you do this, that. Okay, so he understands what you ask for. Do this, and this is key on your social media and on sponsorships and on everything. This is free. You know how much this would cost, but you are here, you're listening this, so it's a Saturday afternoon, or Saturday morning if you are in Orlando or America. So yeah. Then, apart from ChatGPT, there is more AI. As I said, there is video editing, there is video for avatars. Like I always say, we need to be on the camera and speak to the camera. We need to prove. We need to show up. We need to show up every time. But of course, there is driver that, doesn't like to prove anything or to show up on the camera. There are video avatars which are getting better and better, and it may look like you are actually speaking. Of course, clearly, it will be difficult to prove it, like that you are actually speaking there, but yeah, you can actually do it. Okay. At the end, we use the AI and we use it as well because we can work on a way more people. My goal this year is to work on many people. So I kept my prices, I mean, a lot. For those who buy race by race, I increased the prices, but for those who hire me for the whole season, I kept my prices a lot and I give him a lot of things because there is a new way to work. Okay, let me drink water again because I'm giving a lot of information and so quickly. I hope it's all good on YouTube as well. Yeah, we are quite actually some people everywhere, so I like that. So the second trend, as we said, is strategy. We need a strategy that goes beyond social media. Social media is just a thing. And as we spoke, okay, there is one thing only if we want to focus on sponsorships. If you want just to have followers because you like to have followers, okay, it's fine. I will tell I will tell myself which companies you need to go, and they do great work getting your followers. But no, mate, I'm here for your interest. My main goal in life is to I mean, I don't know if I ever said that to many people, but to my close people I always said that my life is about getting the more chances as possible to the race drivers, because when I was in Formula Rapida in 2012 until 2015, I mean those years in World Series by Renault, I saw a lot of drivers that were great, but they never had any chance. And there was Facebook, and we were using Facebook as a Formula Rapida, and we went from 0 followers to 15K followers. It was so potential. What we did, what we are doing everywhere. I mean, it's the same that we do now on here on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. Years change, everything evolves, but personal branding doesn't change. Okay? So, as said, social media is not good enough. You need to be in Google. So, to be in Google, you need this. If you are here on TikTok and Instagram, go to YouTube. That's what you need very quickly. Website, YouTube, be on the news, be on the Wikipedia, be on a specialized website, be on local, regional, national magazines and newspaper. That's what you need. That is a small part. But it's not like we need to be there only. No, we need to do good work there. Okay, because if we are on the if we are on regional magazines for bad things, we don't like that. Okay, so we need to do it well. Okay, so now think about that. Did you ever thought about all this great information I told you? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Can you actually do all that we said by yourself? I don't think so either. Well, if you are truly determined, truly disciplined, and truly consistent, probably 1% of population can do that. I don't even do that. As I said, I knew what to do, and I couldn't do it because I was focused on other things. But you could do that. And the other thing is, do you really know how to do all that? All those strategies? How to use the AI to help yourself? Just things that we need to think about it. So even if you can cover all the topics we said alone, do you actually know what you must do and when? That's the strategy. I told you it was gonna be a blow up mind today. I mean, it's not just the social, it's what is beyond and before the social media. That's the thing. So strategy is not a social media manager. Okay? I think I said that very clearly. Social media manager will only do a few posts and will get some money from you. It's better to not give that money to him, even and especially for those who doesn't even go to the track. Okay, a strategy is not a social media manager doing a few posts or you doing a few posts. Okay, clear? Okay, it needs you or someone to make you a strategy on when and where and what to do every time. Okay, I think it's a lot of information. I will leave this link available for a few weeks so you can come back and write notes and everything and follow every step. Okay. And now the third trend, I spoke this with a Slovakian driver, I think yesterday on TikTok, and I told him that I was about to speak about this. So I don't know if you are here, Jacob. Say hello if you're here, and if not, I'm sorry. But yeah, you will be able to find out this presentation for a few weeks again. So it's important you to be here. So the third trend, how to approach potential sponsors. To approach potential sponsors, you need to execute this strategy. I mean, you need to make it work. And if you execute the strategy, I mean, it's not just having the strategy. Because if you only have the strategy, I mean, we said AI is going to do the strategy for you. Then you need to have the strategy. So I think more or less, you are on the right path if you do those two steps. And if you need the sponsors, you don't have to say the sponsor, oh yes, I have these two things. I have the strategy. But if the sponsor doesn't see that you execute the strategy, it won't happen anything. You won't either get fans or either get the sponsors. Okay, so make the strategy work. Know what to do and keep on working. And don't look for results. Keep executing the strategy and the results will come. But you need to be consistent. And when there is a bad race, because now I see a driver that has joined, I won't say the name, but a driver who joined on Instagram. I remember last year we had a lot of issues because he was P8 or P6 or P4 or even P3, and he didn't want to do an interview. And I said, the interview is important, especially when you are on the outside karting. Interview is important to explain what happened, to tell the story, to tell your reputation. If you don't say anything, somebody will say something about you, and you don't control that message. So if we are executing the strategy, we control the message. So even if it's a bad race and we finish last, if we say all the truth and we are honest on that, we control the narrative and they will think, okay, I like this driver. The sponsors and the fans will say, I like this driver because he's honest, he says the truth, and mate, only with this, you get fans because who you are for good things and for the bad things. That's why there are the fans, and that's why there are the sponsors. They are on the good and on the bad moments. So the fans is what your sponsors want. The sponsors want a return, more brand knowledge, sales. So if you do that, you are on the right path to race forever. Okay? So we said the 3 points. Are you determined and consistent enough to plan on your strategy, execute it by yourself, and become the best driver in and off racetrack? I'm sorry if you didn't know about me. Now you really see that I want to make you succeed as a driver. Really. This is very important information. I think I only did one presentation like this like 2 years ago or last year, I don't remember now. This is golden. These are key questions for your career. Okay? So, as said before at the beginning, racing gets expensive every year. every second you don't work on your personal brand is a second you lose to get a better racing driver and a better career. Okay. So, okay, Vinny, fine. You're right. I am right. And in this case, Vinny, you are right. That's my year. I want to blow up my personal brand because now it's not on social media anymore. Social media is just one thing. I want to blow up my personal brand, me as a driver. Okay. So I could help you, of course. But the thing is that any race driver can do this. Any race driver can do this. And I can work for any race driver in the world. That's clear? Any race driver in the world. If you do this, even if you are in national karting, even if you are in national strange races or trying some rally, if you start doing this, it will work. Trust me, I see gentleman drivers that are doing this because they are mature and gentlemen and they need the money to race. They are gentlemen. I mean, they have kids, they are 45, 50 years old, and they race and they do this. And it's amazing. This is so powerful. So powerful. You need to use it. So, I just stop for a minute. Gift time. So, if you send me the word gift on Instagram or TikTok, I will send you the prompt, the exact prompt to prepare your strategy. So, this is my Instagram. If you are on Instagram, send me the word gift. Okay. If you are on TikTok, send me the word gift. Okay. Not on YouTube. And I will send you the prompt. So I let 1-2 minutes to you to do that. Okay. I will write it on YouTube so you have it here. Okay. All right. Yes, you did that. No? Okay. Okay, so you got this information on YouTube already, so I will advance a bit more on this presentation, this free training. So now we are on the point that you need to think about yourself. What kind of race driver you are? Are you the one who is determined to achieve his goals and does not have anything? I mean, he doesn't give a fuck of all the chances. He does anything and everything. Sorry, everything, not anything. To be successful, or you are the driver that just keep going and doesn't care and everything keeps the same. I think if you are here or you are following me, you are not that kind of driver. Are you with me on that? So, which driver do you actually think will become professional? Which approach? I mean, it's clear. So, this is what you need. You need to know what to do to improve your personal brand, your reputation. Hello, Carol. You need to know. Hello. You need to know also how to get more fans and attract the sponsors. And what you need is someone to help you on that path because, I mean, if you are a driver, you need to drive. And it's going to be a lot of work to execute this strategy. So, this is when our work comes in. I have given all the information you need. If you want to leave, it's up to you, but I will give a bit more information on that. So there we go. We have the personal branding package. As I said, if you are with us the whole year, we deliver a way more than if you buy us race by race. So, with our personal branding package, we help you to develop everything. We do everything that we said, we do it for you so you can focus on your driving skills. So, what can we do for you? Set the strategy that fits best for you. Execute the strategy in all the areas we said, and do everything for you. And you focus on your racing skills. If you go on YouTube, the guys on the social media, you will love to see all the things that includes this program. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, and the cost is incredible as well. I mean, a package that includes a personalized personal branding strategy, photos and videos in all the races, all your races actually, social media management, yes, but growth as well, content creation, graphic design, big race coverage on social media and website, because we always forget about website, and website is a key point on your career. If you don't have a website, we do a website. If you have a website, we do the maintenance, we upgrade the website, and we do the management. So we improve the website. We do enhance social media when you don't race. So, like if you are not racing, you will be on the social media at least 4 times per week. Who gives you that? Nobody. If you are there all the time and you are posting 4 times per week out of the 7 days when you are not racing, I mean, this is a good plan. The sponsors will love that. The return is there. That's the return, okay? Also, media management, press releases, interviews, media training, YouTube channel, and of course, working on the YouTube channel, personal branding, but that's not everything. A WhatsApp group with me and my project manager, so you will see all the strategies for you applied. And a team member from my company in any of your races. And if we cannot send the team member, we'll send one of the best freelance we can. Okay? So nobody is able to do that. And really, we do for a price that it will blow up your mind. So, this is our guarantee. We are very sure about this. Most of our drivers double their followers in the first year with us. I mean, this is actually pretty easy to do it, but can you do it? We do it. This is our guarantee. So, you can WhatsApp me. You see the WhatsApp, wa.me/34697918327, or you can send me a message on Instagram if you want. So, WhatsApp me, we speak, and we see if we can help you, because we really need to see that you are the one determined to do that, okay? We will only help 10 drivers, and we already have 2 in this personal branding package. So it's I mean, if we do it right, and we do it well, but we only can afford to work for 10 drivers on this package. This is so exclusive. The price is really, really cheap. Really cheap. So there you go. And about the money, of course, you just think you might be afraid investing money on me, on the media things, because sometimes you can see as a waste money. But I think everything we said today, with only the 2 points, the first 2 points I said, I think is enough to attract the sponsors. Now you need to execute that. So, you want to be better on track, and you want more sponsors, and you want to raise more, then how we can pretend to have better results if we are doing the same every single time? It's impossible. We cannot pretend to have better results on this personal brand, social media, if we are doing the same every time. I think today I have given to you a lot of clarity on what to do on socials, outside the socials, on sponsorships. So there is my number again, wa.me/34 697-918-327. That's easy. If not, send me a message on Instagram, I will write you back. Send me a message on TikTok, I will write you back. And if it's not me, because sometimes there is people in my team that writes you back, it's fine. But we will help you. We want to help you. We want to help the most driver possible. But the guys who really think, I need this, we will go there. Okay, so I said only 10 drivers. Only 10 drivers. Again, thank you very much for this presentation. I give you here the WhatsApp number. And now I am a bit open for questions. So yeah, you can send me any question on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. If you have any questions, now it's the time. Someone is asking the money. So the personal branding, we have packages that we do some content, but the personal branding is 10K per season, 10K euros per season, 10,000 euros per season, the whole season. A website usually costs you, with us, 3K at least. But if it's not with us, a website will cost you 20K. And also, we deliver a website with 1 or 2 months. You can only ask our clients, and they will guarantee you that nobody delivers your website as quick as we do it. We put you on the website, everything is needed. Like, for example, a live section. How many people has a live section on their website? Nobody. People only sells you the website. No, mate, we need to make sure the website is working for everything and works for the driver. If you are spending some money there, it has to work, and we make it work. That's the thing. So, the website, all the photos and videos in all races. Usually this is 300 euros every race. And to do the content, it would be 400 euros every race. Mate, if you are doing 6 races, 10 races, 12 races, 22 races, it's worth the money. Only with this, it's worth the money. Then, I don't know what else we have, because I said a lot of things. Media training, the ability to speak. I mean, how expensive is a coach to speak well on the camera? Because I've seen a lot of drivers that have a lot of followers, mainly drivers that follow his social media manager is following the trend that he has to like the girls, so it's easy to see who are those drivers. And then when they have the micro over there, and it's like, okay, I cannot speak. It's like they don't know how to speak. You need to know how to speak to the camera, okay? You need to know that. You need to know it. If you speak well on the camera, you speak well with the fans, you speak well with the sponsors, more opportunities come. I mean, I'm not inventing the wheel, I'm just putting all together. That's what I do. And trust me, I'm so good on that. So it's 10K euros per season. And also, if you want, and this is something I say now, if you want, you can put, for example, the GT drivers that race 2 drivers together, we can do discount. If you are twins or brothers, we've worked for twins and brothers, we can make discount also, because even if you have brothers racing, you are 2 brothers racing, it's a lot easier. Like, check Van der Linde brothers. It's amazing what they do. Those guys are great. South Africa, another example. South Africa, a country with not many drivers, and now there is the Van der Linde brothers with Sheldon and Kelvin. And now another guy is coming there who is called Leighton Fury. He really has to do this kind of work as well. He really has to do it, because he's the next one. and he's gonna be a star. And every time I see a South African driver, everybody knows about Leighton Fury. I work for Leighton. I've done photos and videos this season, and his mother told me the most beautiful word somebody has told me about my work. Outstanding. I try to do that. Outstanding work. Sometimes it's gonna be better. Sometimes it's gonna be worse. That's the path. Like racing. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's worse. So another question and last question, because we've been here for an hour. Why do you not use post-stabilization or colored grades in your videos after 10 years? Well, we do it. We do it. Not with, but we don't do it in all our videos. I mean, it depends. Do you want a film or do you want a video for social media? Because if I do a video on YouTube, it's a way different than if I do a video for content and reels. Of course, there are a lot of great people. As I said, you're the company that does everything. And I always say, I am not the best photographer. I am not the best videographer. I might not be the best doing websites, although I am the quickest, or the quickest in motorsports, one of the quickest. For sure, I am one of the quickest. We are one of the quickest. I might not be the best, maybe on, I don't know how to say, on press relations. I might not be the best on media training, although I'm very good. But trust me, I am the best in personal branding for race drivers. I've been here, I've seen a lot of that. So yeah, we need to understand the difference on content for social media and content for TV or brand or anything. Of course, as said, there's gonna be videographers, expert videographers that has a way better quality. Yeah, it's right. Also, sometimes those videographers charge you a way more. I'm trying to do an affordable product, so sometimes things are better, sometimes the things are worse. I think 10K, it's amazing. If not, do it all by yourself. But by yourself, you need to find the videographer, you need to find the photographer, you need to find a social media manager to post everything that you know you must put. I mean, I could mentor you as well on that. But here's the work. So, yeah, any questions? I've seen some questions. People ask me questions on WhatsApp, so I think I answered them already. If not, I will speak to you on there. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I will see you on track. 135 races. I'm sure I see you in America, in Europe, in UAE, and I'm always open to feedback, of course, but you need to have clear in mind. First thing to do is strategy and how to do the strategy, and then execute the strategy. Either it's me or anybody else, no problem. But I think if this session has helped you, to me, it's going to be fine. If you have learned something from here and you can execute something from here, it's going to be fine. So let's finish. Finito, as we say. I see you, every single one of you, on the racetrack. Thank you very much for watching. And again, look on my Instagram. My Instagram is always open. Here is my number. You can get back to this link. I will leave it open for a month at least. And that's pretty much everything. I see you on the racetrack. Bye.